Good afternoon, welcome to SNU Chronicles, and you are watching Unscripted. You know, those who are watching this program regularly, we have come up with the new edition of Unscripted, the Edu-Talk program of Sister Nivedita University. And today is the third episode of this new edition. I am your host, Saikat Majumder, Assistant Professor, Journalism and Mass Communication Department, Sister Nivedita University. Every day in this unscripted program, in this Edu-Talk program, we are focusing on a particular subject, one or two subjects rather, and discussing the different aspects of this subject with the distinguished faculty members of that particular subject. Now today, we have, in fact, I as the host of this show have a special interest about the subject, because today we will discuss about our own subject, that is journalism and mass communication, and not only that, we will also discuss about fine arts and design department, fine arts and design as a subject. So without wasting any more time, let me introduce the guest or the let me introduce the guest of this program. Today we have with us Dr. Sanjoy Gupta, the HOD, Fine Arts and Design Department. Professor Gupta, welcome to our program. And to my right is my departmental colleague, Professor Jhumur Gupta, HOD, Journalism and Mass Communication. So let's start with Sanjoy sir. Sanjoy sir, first I would like to ask that fine arts and design, this combination, as far as we know, that this is a combination which is a unique combination as a subject in our university. If you can elaborate on this.
Yeah, true. You know, basically fine arts means we have two kinds of institutions in our country, majorly fine arts institute and design institutes. Means hardly we will find a single institute offering both the courses in fine arts and design. So this is really something unique, and while following NEP 2020, it also gives the students of fine arts to have an exposure in the world of design, and the student of design with an exposure in the world of fine arts. So it's always good. It always adds to the to the credential of the student, to the exposure of the student, with the overall understanding of the subject. So yes, definitely it's a unique thing about SNU.
And along with that, I would like to add on to this that fine arts as a subject, as you have already mentioned, that fine arts have been is a subject which is taught in different government universities and government colleges. But now the private institutions have come up with the fine arts course, as our sister Nivedita University is doing this course. So how much beneficial is this, that the fine arts and along with design courses has been started in colleges and universities, private colleges and universities, and including SNU. So how much is it beneficial for the students?
Yes, in our times, when we were the students, we hardly had any options. We only had the government colleges offering these courses on fine arts and design, and the competition, the entrance test was really tough, very difficult. So year after year, a student, a prospective student, had to appear for the entrance test just to crack it. So with the new private institutions coming up, it gives the students an option, an additional option to pursue his or her dream career. Despite even if he or she cannot crack the the entrance test of the particular government colleges. And apart from that, majority of the government institutions, they have their own curriculum, own course structure, and own parameter of selecting the students. So in many cases, we have seen that even if a student is good in art or good in design, but for certain reasons or other, they are not being able to crack fulfill the requirement of those particular government institutions. So even for them also, it is an opportunity to take admission and pursue their career.
Sanjoy sir, we will come back to you once again about the subject. Let me ask Jhumur madam, our colleague, that journalism and mass communication, and before I ask Jhumur ma'am any question, let me tell you that under this journalism and mass communication department, we also have the animation and graphics department as well. So journalism and mass communication, whenever we listen to these words, this expression, the conventional journalism comes to our mind. But our department, journalism mass communication, is much beyond that. Jhumur, if you can elaborate on this.
Yes, like 10 or 20 years back, that when we are talking about journalism and mass communications, and that time, that at that particular time, that we mean that it is only the journalism centric curriculum. But right now, when we are talking, we are referring that journalism and mass communications in our department, except journalism, we are also offering we are also focusing on the various wings of the mass communications, like if any students wants to enroll in a course or the curriculum, that students can get chance to know about what is public relations, what is corporate communications, what is strategic corporate communications, what is event management, what is motion graphics, what is media laws and what is development communication. So there are various wings of mass communication under the umbrella of the mass communication. If the students is interested, inclined towards this course, these students can get the exposure into this particular different wings of mass communication. And another, the main USP of our department is that our department is very much industry centric. As you have already mentioned, there's this particular live show, it is totally handled by our students.
Absolutely.
So when we are teaching our students in a classroom, we are not only covering the syllabus, but also we are focusing on that how the industry is working, and we are trained our students at per the industry standard. And you also mentioned about that in our course in mass communication journalism, under this umbrella we are offering another two very important and very popular program. One program is BSc in animation graphics and another program is MSc in animation graphics.
So what already Jhumur madam has already mentioned, let me elaborate on this a little bit more, that actually we feel proud. You are watching us on Facebook SNU page, you are watching on live, and this live production is entirely handled by our students only. We are sitting, you can watch us on screen. Now suppose you are watching us on screen, this camera is being handled by one of our students. She is standing behind the camera. The live production is handled by our students, and not only this is only a studio centric program. We are the proud digital partner of Kolkata Book Fair. It's a huge event, Kolkata International Book Fair, and all our students handle the page of not only SNU or the Calcutta Book Fair. So it's a huge task which is entirely handled by the students. So what I mean to say that the students will be handling the events as well as learning as a part of this learning process. That is, I suppose, Jhumur, that what you were talking about, that this is the biggest advantage
exactly.
of a
And
department.
not only the old school of communications, we are also trained our students as per the digital requirement. Right now, the digital era, the most of the students, they are interested towards the digital platform. So we are giving them that training at per the industry, that how the industry, what are the requirement of the industry. So the digital media, it is also main thrust or main focus in our curriculum. Not only that, AI is also playing a very important role in our NEP 4 years BA mass communication course. We have we are also offering one paper in AI. So each and every year, after each and every semester, we are trying to incorporate the new elements or new point in our syllabus, which is actually enriching our syllabus, and it actually make our syllabus more unique and special.
Now we are shifting to once again some information about the Fine Arts and Design department. Sanjoy sir, as you were talking about this course, let me ask you, which is a basic question for the from the part of the aspiring students also, that what are the courses we are offering and what is the course structure?
Yeah, right now we are offering two UG courses, one in Fine Arts and the other one is Design. So Bachelor of Fine Arts and Bachelor of Design are 4-year course, as we all know. And in Bachelor of Fine Arts, we have 4 specializations, which will be called major. Now we have to call it as major.
Major, right.
So the specializations are applied art, painting, sculpture, and printmaking. So after 1 year foundation, the student has to choose his or her major, and with that he or she will be completing the course. And in Bachelor of Design, we have 3 specializations. Means we have communication design, we have fashion design, we have product design. So in design also, they have to pursue do 1 year foundation, and then they have to choose their specialization. And at the end of 3rd year, both the students, BFA or B.Ray students, they have to go for an internship, which is a very important part of their course curriculum. And once they complete the internship for 4 to 6 weeks, and in cases we have 8-week internships also, they come back and then complete the course. In PG level, we have only MFA, Master of Fine Arts, as of now. And Master of Fine Arts, we are offering almost in the same domains as we are offering in the bachelors.
And as far as I know that fine arts and design both are just like our related journalism, mass communication or animation graphics department. It's absolutely a practical oriented subject.
Yes.
So I suppose many students and or their guardians who are watching these programs, they might have the query about the infrastructure and how much practical oriented our course is. If you can elaborate on that.
Yes, definitely. Means both fine arts and design, they, as we all know, that they are majorly practical courses, where we have drawing, we have sketching, we have painting, we have designing, we have photography. Means so many things are there. But at the same time, we have certain theory courses also, like history of art we have in fine arts, we have history of design in B.Day's courses. And along with that, we have some university courses in the form of foreign language, in the form of English communication and all. But at the same time, when a fine art student is choosing a major in, say for example, a fine BFA student is choosing major in painting. So at the same time, he or she will also have to choose a minor from design domain.
Right.
So a student with painting major can always opt for fashion design minor, or a student with simultaneously a student with communication design major can opt for applied art minor. So this is a really unique combination which will equip the student not only in his or her core domain, but with an additional domain which will make him or her more placeable,
right,
more ready for the industry, which is very, very important in today's context. And yes, for the NEB batches, computer education, means software education, design software education is compulsory for everyone, no matter whether you are a design student, no matter whether you were an applied art student or a painting, a sculpture, or you were in printmaking.
Right.
So this is also something which is very, very important.
And you have mentioned, you have used one term, that is placeable.
Yes.
So that is one very important aspect, I suppose, the aspiring students want to know about the placements and work. I should not say in as far as my knowledge goes, that fine arts is one domain that not only placement, it's about how a student can make his or her career. So if you can say on that.
Yeah, in fine arts, basically the courses like painting, sculpture or printmaking are more traditional and more creative. So in those cases, majorly students aspire to become an artist, or to become a professional painter or a professional printmaker or professional sculptor. But initially what happens in the beginning of the career, the student always needs a kind of a career support, means a source of income which will help him or her to continue with his or her own art practice. So for that, students can always opt for various kind of professions, like teaching is a very popular kind of a job. Apart from that, the illustration in advertising agency, illustration in design agency is also a big area where students can work. Students can be freelance artists, students can be set designers, they can also work with professional fashion designers. In the group of Shobhushachi, I know many students of fine arts background who are working in different domains. Apart from that, applied art is there, which is very much industry oriented. Applied art students are prepared to work in advertising agencies, and they are destined to work in advertising agency only,
Yes.
and they are groomed like that.
Right.
And in design courses means communication design, product design and fashion design. They are all industry driven courses, especially communication and fashion means communication and product means it is very difficult to get at times it becomes very difficult to get good faculty because all are absorbed in the industry with heavy pay packages. So apart from that, in fashion also in today's context we have ample of opportunities for the students to be placed in various fashion houses, various production houses, and apart from that, not only designing, fashion communication, fashion journalism is also a very, very popular domain to this context.
Let me go back to the journalism and mass communication department and animation graphics along with that. Say, Jhumur, first, the thing is now the students are more acquainted with the digital platform. So, if you can elaborate on our course structure and the opportunity of work, which is more popular nowadays, that is the digital platform.
Yes, as I have mentioned already that we are focusing more on new school of communication, that is the digital platform. That is digital communication, the platform where the students can write, they can prepare their content. Not only that, digital marketing is also a very important area where the students can be placed, and we are also focusing on it also.
And digital design as well.
As well as the digital designing. So we are focusing more on digital space. Why? Because there is a lots of ample of opportunity that where we can send our students, and the new generation, they are also interested in that particular area.
Absolutely.
And from our department, we have placed the students they are working not only in Kolkata and West Bengal, but also the internship and as well as the placement is pan-India. In different cities, and as well as under the umbrella of many major brand, the students they are working not only in the place of journalism, but also public relation, event management, digital designing, content creations, and as well as in film, and as well as in a GSC channel as a production people. So as I have mentioned that we are focusing more on digital era, and this is the new school of communications. In our NEP course, we had given more focus on digital space, and as well as in last 2 semester in this particular course, NEP course, the students can get more options like for their specializations, like in journalism they will get, in broadcast journalism they will get specialization in digital, and as well as specialization in corporate communications, and as well as in advertising also. It is as per the students' inclinations, they can choose their specializations, and according to that we designed our NEP, that is the 4 years BA Mass Communication Journalism course. We designed that course. The same thing we designed our animation and graphics course also according to that in last 2 semester or the last year the students can get the specialization as per their inclination. They can train and they can get training from the department. And the other thing is very important, that when we are teaching, when we are giving the training our students, so as we have a very huge and strong infrastructures, like we have the multicam television studio, we have 2D and 3D lab with updated software for our animation graphic students. We have voiceover studio, we have our radio room and radio room for the programming, any kind of programming, and our students, yes, and as well as our all the software what we are using, the platform we are using, that is at per industry level. So students, when they are enrolled in a course, when the classroom teaching is going on, simultaneously they are getting the industry at per industry training from the department. That is the main thing. And as you have already mentioned that we are focusing more on digital platform, we are the digital media partner of Kolkata Book Fair.
Right.
So students, not only that, we have lots of working on lots of project, and the students, we are engaging our students in that particular project. That's why they can get the training, when hands-on training and experience they can
Yes, our students worked in Apai also.
Yes.
So actually, just adding to that, the studio where we are sitting right now, me, Jhumur ma'am and Sanjoy sir are talking to you. We are discussing about our courses. This studio is our own studio. The light you are watching on our faces, the cameras which are working, all these camera, lights and everything is our own infrastructure. And as I have mentioned already, that our students they handle this. And not only that, another thing I would like to add, I would ask Sanjoy sir also regarding this. Before that, let me talk to Jhumur ma'am. Jhumur, this is our course is designed in such a way that those who are interested with their own particular interest, say for in instance filmmaking, our students are making fantastic films also.
Yes.
They have won several awards.
Yes. Actually, the students, they first of all, I would like to mention that each paper of a curriculum, it is a blended paper. That is, one part is the theory and another portion is the practical. So each paper, when the students they are learning, so they are also making their own content. And it is like a special opportunity for me to mention that many of our students who make their content for their practical project, that practical project is actually awarded like in a bigger platform. Maybe one from Mumbai American Center
yes.
awarded one film, and as well as in another platform, the students, they are appreciated for their practical work. And this is a great achievement for a department, that students, they are making their project, and the standard of that project is standard of the project is so good that they are getting the appreciation, they are awarded from the professional or maybe from the industry platform.
Absolutely. And in just taking a cue from this, Sanjoy sir, I would like to ask you, I just remember one thing. A few days back, few months, just in last month in May, we organized that program on the occasion of Satyajit Ray's birthday. And I remember your students have done some fantastic sketches of the characters created by Satyajit Ray. So this is also an advantage that students are getting to work with their heart's content.
Yeah, not only that, means at the same time means students are pursuing a course which is passion driven.
Yes,
definitely.
absolutely.
But at the same time, practice, discipline and perseverance is also a big deal. Means only passion doesn't help all the time.
Absolutely.
So and at the same time, with the regular teaching learning process, the industry connect that Jhumur was talking about, that is also a very, very important aspect.
Yes.
Because industry connect is something which gives the students the exposure of the to the industry prior to his or her passing out. So, so for that we invite speakers from the industry, professional artists, designers on a regular basis. They come, they deliver lectures, they give presentation, they conduct workshops in our campus with our students. And at the same time, we also take our students also outside for means to visit various exhibitions, to visit artist studios, to go to various design workshops. So in this way, it's a two-way communication where students are also being taken out, and where the industry is also being brought in.
Right.
So this is really something which helps the student means with an all-round education.
Right.
Yes,
absolutely. Yes. Just taking cue from what Sanjoy sir was saying, Jhumur ma'am, I would like to ask you that we also have this kind of industry interaction regularly in our department, and as well as which is also Sanjoy sir was talking about. It is very important for the students. So if you can elaborate on this.
Yes, in regular manner we are inviting the people from the industry each and every aspect for our in animation graphics program also. The industry people, they are coming, they are taking the master classes. We designed the workshop, the students, they are joining that workshop, they are attending the workshop. So they are learning that they are learning that how the industry is running, the latest information they are getting from the people of the from the people of the industry. So this is very important. Not only that, I would like to mention that few days ago we conducted our external examinations, that is the external practical examinations. So for each and every course we invited the expert from that particular domain.
Yes.
So I'm just giving you one example, that for the broadcast media we invited one seasoned journalist. That journalist is actually came and evaluated the students' project, and this is very important, that how the students they are very much engaged, and they actually know that what is actually what are the requirement of the industry.
And one thing, I suppose we are forgetting about to mention one thing, Jhumur. I just want to remind you that we are starting a new subject also, that is child right and media,
exactly,
which is very contemporary subject.
Yes, I would like to mention that when we are talking about the industry and the academia, the collaboration between industry and academics, in our course we have also give thrust on media education and media literacy also. Absolutely. Because it is also very important that when we are talking about mass communication and journalism, the 80% people, the 80% outsider, there is a one preconceived notion that maybe it's a industry centric subject. Absolutely, it is an industry centric subject, but in mass communication, in journalism, there is ample of opportunity for the students who actually wants to pursue their career in research, literacy and media literacy, and different kinds of development work. Like we are offering also development communications. We have one paper on media literacy. We have one paper in global media scenario. So in this aspect, in this particular paper, from this particular paper, the students can pursue their career in research and academics. So we are giving the importance on this media literacy, media research work, and as well as in development communications. And recently we are going to incorporate one most important subject, very much relevant subject for the budding journalists, that is the media and child rights. We are going to start this particular course from our next spring session,
yes,
autumn session.
And also along with that, we are proud to say that as a part of our curriculum, as a part of our syllabus, we have one paper called community outreach, yes, which actually is meant to discuss about the students, to tell the students, to teach the students about the social responsibility. We all believe, I suppose Sanjoy sir and Jhumur ma'am will agree with me, that this is one responsibility for the students to be a good citizen, to be a perfect citizen, and they have also a social responsibility. For that, we organize this paper that is called community outreach. We have come towards the end of our program. Before I end, Sanjoy sir, one last question to you, that Sister Nivedita University is one institution which has started this course of Fine Arts and Design only a few years back. So it's a new institution. So is that an advantage or disadvantage? If you can tell this to our viewers.
Both ways means let me talk about the disadvantage, that being a new institution, it always takes time to create your value, to understand means the requirement of the market, and at the same time to gain the faith of the budding artists. So it takes time for a new institution. But at the same time, as a new institution, you are free from the baggages of tradition, the baggages of heritage, which in most cases the old institutions, which has already created a kind of lineage, they have to carry. So as a new institution and also as a private organization, it is much easier for us to experiment with the course structure, to experiment with the course curriculum, to keep ourselves updated every time, to keep to review and to review and rework upon the existing syllabus and make it updated, so that the students are given the latest kind of knowledge, and they are prepared for the upcoming industry.
I will end up the show with the same question to Jhumur, that when we have done our masters, we didn't have any option except the government universities. We have done the masters. Now the private universities have come up with the masters course, and also there are many undergraduate colleges who are conducting journalism courses. So is this an advantage for us to conduct this course in our institution?
Absolutely, because it's a positive side, because most students, they are getting chance, they are getting exposure, and also they are getting training, that they are getting training. As the private university, we are offering not only the classroom teaching but also the industry centric training to the students. And I would like to say that come and join in our department, because we are dynamic. We know that how the industry is running. So we are giving the training to our students that per the industry standard. And if you know about the updated software, we are here, we are providing the updated software and infrastructure to our students. And as well as the students, when they are enrolled in our course, they will get they are exposed, they can experience the all wings of mass communication and journalism. And the same thing to animation and graphics, the 3 stages of animation graphics, that is the production, the production, and the post productions. The all 3 stages we are giving more thrust, and we have a very, very equipped and advanced studio here, that from where the students can get their industry exposure, and they can know about the software also.
Thank you, Jhumur, and thank you, Sanjoy sir, for being with us. And we have come to the end of this episode of Unscripted new season. And therefore, please keep watching Unscripted. We will be coming up with many more episodes of different subjects. Once again, I would like to thank my colleagues Jhumur and Sanjoy sir for being with us. And I suppose the students who have many queries about journalism and mass communication and the fine arts and design courses, they have got all the answers from both of our guests. Thank you so much. Keep watching Unscripted. Keep watching SNU Chronicles.